Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli, and this high school swim video is brought to you by the fine folks over at Naples Rib Company. All of our swim coverage this year is sponsored by the Aquatic Capital of America. All of our Wilson coverage is sponsored by alum Joel Batonio, and all of our poly coverage is sponsored by Bryson Financial. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And we were over at Wilson at the P. Archer Aquatic Center with lots of history here for a rivalry matchup. Wilson and Poly in a dual meet, keeping the tradition going in what will be the final event in this natatorium. Like I said, lots of history here. The Bruins will be switching over to their new complex, the Outdoor Aquatic Center across Eximino next school year. We got to go out with the tradition as our girls get us underway with the kickboards. And we got started in the girls 200 medley relay where Wilson picked up its first win. Eden Dunn, Kate Tunnicliffe, Francesca Garcia, and Adriana Alfonso to go just over 2 minutes for the win. And it looked like Poly was going to get its first win, but Juice toes were up a little too high at the start, and it's a disqualification. They swam a pretty impressive 136, which is something to look out for. But Wilson Sampson, Kaysen, Noah Smith, Keegan Abing, and Jesse Knight going to take it with a 146.50. In the girls 200 freestyle, Wilson's Abby Billish finds win with 2 seconds to spare. Her teammate Reese Haga finishes right behind her, her first win of the afternoon for the Bruins. For the boys, it's Poly's Keegan Abing with no one near him, a 153.80 for him, 5 seconds ahead of the next two closest swimmers. In the girls 200 individual medley, Poly's Phoebe Koo gonna take the win with less than a second to spare, a 2:13.75 for her, behind her teammate Nikki Bickle just close behind her. And for the boys, it's Poly's Mordock Sar with a 2:06.19 for the win. Elijah Vince next to him, just 2 seconds behind for Wilson. A quick one coming up for the girls in the 50 freestyle, it's Maya Guevara for Poly with a 25.25 and some silly from inside the pool to her teammates. For the boys in the 50, it's Kai Bramble stealing a win back for Wilson. He finished with a 22.80 just in front of Kyle Oatley for Long Beach Poly. A little bit of a small duel starting between those two. You'll see more of them later on in this video. But in the girls 100 butterfly, it's a tight finish between Jackrabbit teammates. Belle Puckett comes away with the win from lane 4 in a minute and 58 hundredths. Guevara behind her in lane 2, trailing by just 8 hundredths of a second. Good things to see for the Poly girls there. For the boys 100 butterfly, it's Mordock Sar with his second win of the afternoon. A 55.42 for the Jackrabbits. Wilson's Vaughn Baker gonna fall in second for those Bruins. Starting to see a lot more repeat winners as the meet goes on, as it's Puckett again here in the 100 freestyle. She finished 53.85, 3 seconds clear of second place. Another win for Puckett. Then yet another close battle between Bramble and Oatley in the 100 freestyle. It's Bramble again getting the better with 49.36. This time just 0.6 of a second ahead of Oatley. Close matchup between those two. And lots of ground covered in the 500 freestyle, where the girls' race is won by Wilson's Abby Billish. She swam a 5:26.86, 11 seconds clear of second place. Lucas Ju then so quick that I practically missed him. I did miss him actually. He practically lapped some swimmers in the boys 500 with a sure win, 4:35.82, over 30 seconds clear of second place. Time to catch his breath. In the girls 200 freestyle relay though, is Poly with yet another win. Puckett, Bickle, Koo, and Guevara swim a 1:43.30. Wilson's ones finished 2 seconds behind them. For the boys, it's Wilson again, also winning by 2 seconds. Bramble, Kasem, Aiden Connery, and Vince swim a 1:32.95 for those Bruin boys. And in the girls 100 backstroke, Phoebe Koo picks up yet another win. Quite the impressive night for Koo. She swam a 1:02.91 in front of Wilson's Eden Dunn, finishing in second. And for the boys, you guessed it, Lucas Ju with another win, this time in the backstroke with a 51.50, 9 whole seconds clear from second place, as you see the other finishers finish after him. In the girls 100 breaststroke, Bickle gonna pick up another win for Poly. 1:09.47 was her time, 3 seconds clear of Wilson in second, which puts them just 3 points behind Wilson as a team for this meet. For the boys, it's Wilson as a team with a strong lead on the afternoon. Noah Smith barely gets the edge over Gael Cruz in the breaststroke. 1:04.42 for Smith, 1:04.65 for Cruz. And we wrap things up with a loud 400 freestyle relay with Long Beach Poly girls looking to come behind for the win. They needed one in the 3 spot, and boy did they ever. Puckett, Koo, Bickle, and Guevara with the win, 3:41.70. Wilson as a team in second, 3:47.53. But that third place spot for Poly, 3:49.75 for the Jackrabbits girls win. And onto the boys. It was Artie Wilson with a big lead and a big enough lead, but Ju anchors a 46-3 for Pauly to bring the Jackrabbits in for the victory. He, Oatley, Cato, and Sar finished 3:18.08. Wilson in second with a 3:18.40. A great way for Pauly to end it, even though Bruins got the best of them in the boys' meet. But don't go anywhere. More league finals are next week, Thursday and Friday, where the true champs will be crowned. But for now, let's enjoy one last look at the Pete Archer Aquatic Center for what's been a hell of a run. And for that swimming coverage coming up at the finals next week, you're already in the right spot, the562.org.